Imagine this: your thoughts, your habits, your focus, hijacked. Your choices aren't truly yours. You're living every day reacting instead of creating. And worst of all, you don't even realize it. Right now, your brain is being molded by algorithms, distractions, addictions, and stress. If you don't take control, someone else will. This is not just a motivational message. This is a wake-up call, because the battlefield is your mind, and time is running out. Part 1. Understand your brain, know the enemy and the ally. To control your brain, first you need to understand it. It wasn't designed for this world. Your brain evolved to survive predators, not tweets. The reptilian brain handles instinct. The limbic system processes emotion. The neocortex manages logic and reason. 3 brains, 1 body, constant conflict. You want to eat clean, but a voice in your head whispers, "Donuts now." You want to focus, but your phone chirps and boom, you're gone. The default mode network, DMN. When you're not focused, your DMN kicks in, daydreaming, worrying, replaying that embarrassing thing from 5 years ago. If you want mental control, you must learn to deactivate this mode. Neuroplasticity. Here's the good news. Your brain is plastic. It changes with use. Every time you repeat a behavior, you're literally wiring your brain to do more of it. Anxiety, distraction, addiction, they're habits. But so are focus, confidence, and calm. Part 2. The threats to brain autonomy. 1. Digital addiction. Every scroll gives you dopamine, but like sugar, it crashes fast. Tech companies design apps like slot machines. The cost? Your attention span, your peace, your willpower. 2. Chronic stress and cortisol. When you're stressed, your brain switches to survival mode. You become reactive, emotional, impulsive. And the more it happens, the easier it gets for stress to take over. 3. Information overload. Your brain is drowning. Every day you consume more data than a person in 1700 saw in a lifetime. No wonder you're exhausted. 4. Outsourcing. Your brain maps tell you where to go. Reminders tell you what to do. Search tells you what to think. We're losing cognitive independence. Part 3. The invisible war for your mind. What if I told you the greatest war in history isn't being fought with tanks or missiles, but with thoughts? Every day you wake up, check your phone, scroll, click, react. Seems normal, right? But let's zoom out for a moment. Zoom way out. A brief history of mind control. For most of human history, our brains had one job: survive, hunt, gather, reproduce, avoid threats, celebrate community, rinse and repeat. Life was hard, but it was real. We felt the sun on our skin. We worked with our hands. Our attention was our own. Then came power structures, kings, clergy, empires, and for the first time, the elite learned something crucial. He who controls the narrative controls the people. The printing press? Revolutionary, not because it spread truth, but because it showed how easily people can be programmed. Fast forward to radio, TV advertising. Every new wave of media sharpened the spear aimed at your psyche. The birth of attention economy. And then, the smartphone. This wasn't just a tool. It was the beginning of the attention economy. You see, in this new world, your focus is currency. The longer you look, the more someone else profits. And trust me, they are very good at making you look. They studied your brain, your reward systems, your micro expressions. They reverse engineered human weakness into features. Like, share, swipe, buzz, ping, scroll, scroll, scroll. This isn't random. This is behavioral engineering, psychological warfare, camouflaged as convenience. The digital cocaine, how social media rewires your brain. Every notification, a dopamine hit. Every like, a shot of serotonin. You're not addicted to the phone. You're addicted to what it's doing to your brain chemistry. Let this sink in. The reward centers in the brain light up almost identically when someone gets likes on social media as when they take hard drugs. And just like drugs, you need more over time. More likes, more validation, shorter videos, quicker hits. Your attention span collapses, your baseline dopamine drops. Suddenly, silence feels unbearable. Stillness feels like death. You're not lazy, you're being hacked. Can't focus, it's not your fault. You're not weak, you're wired by design to be this way. The platforms you trust were built to bypass your logic and hijack your limbic system. They exploit the oldest circuits in your brain, your fear of missing out, your need for approval, your tribal instincts. You're being manipulated on a chemical level thousands of times a day. Modern leaders, ancient strategies. Remember what ancient emperors knew. Control the story, control the people. Only now the story isn't being told once a week in church or on TV. It's being injected into your subconscious every second. These aren't just companies. These are psychological operations designed to distract, divide, and dominate. While you debate online, while you chase likes, they build empires. Normal was never this. This level of stimulation, this never existed before. We are the first generation to test it at scale. Depression is up, anxiety is up, suicide among teens is rising. This is not evolution, this is exploitation. Your brain wasn't built for this barrage. It was built to hunt, to love, to imagine, not to digest 10,000 dopamine spikes by breakfast. The epiphany. You've been outsourcing your life. You used to hold a map. Now you follow GPS. You used to remember numbers. Now you Google. You used to decide. Now you scroll until the algorithm decides for you. You are not living. You're reacting, not thinking, absorbing, not building, clicking. And worst of all, you think this is normal. But here's the truth. You were not born to be a consumer. You were born to be a creator, a force, a mind with clarity and power. But first, you must take it back. This is the fork in the road. You can either keep living in autopilot, hijacked by dopamine and fear, or you can wake up. Part 4, strategies to regain control. Now that you know the war you're in, it's time to build your defense, to train, to reclaim the throne of your consciousness. Because once you understand what's been happening beneath the surface, you can no longer look away. 1. Mindfulness and meditation. Start with 5 minutes a day. Focus on your breath. Watch your thoughts like clouds passing. You're not trying to stop the mind. You're training it to listen. 2. Dopamine discipline. Try a dopamine detox, a full day without sugar, social media, or screens. Replace high-stimulus junk with books, nature, and silence. You'll reset your brain's reward system. 3. Digital boundaries. No notifications except essentials. Grayscale your phone screen. No phones in bedroom or at meals. Track and limit screen time. Your phone is a tool, not your master. Set boundaries or it will set them for you. Sleep like it matters. Sleep isn't rest, it's brain maintenance. During deep sleep, your brain cleans out waste, consolidates memory, and resets. Want clarity and focus? Start by sleeping right. Eat for brain power. Omega-3s, dark greens, berries, water. Avoid refined sugar and heavy caffeine. Your brain is 2% of your weight but uses 20% of your energy. Fuel it well. Move to think better. Exercise boosts brain chemicals like BDNF. You're literally growing neurons when you run, lift, or even walk. Movement is medicine. Train your focus. Try the Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes work, 5-minute break. Shut off distractions. Focus isn't natural, it's trained, and every session makes you sharper. Part 5, rewrite your mental narrative. Your inner voice shapes reality. Start listening to how you talk to yourself. Are you cruel or kind? Replace judgment with curiosity. I failed becomes I'm learning. Journal to reflect. Each night, write down your thoughts, wins, and struggles. You're not just processing, you're strengthening your metacognition, your ability to think about thinking. Visualize the process, not just the prize. Don't just picture success, picture the grind, the failures, the moments you want to quit, and then imagine pushing through. That's how you prime your brain for resilience. Part 6. Build mental resilience 1. Stress inoculation. Expose yourself to challenge. Cold showers, intense workouts, uncomfortable conversations. Controlled stress builds true mental strength. 2. Emotional intelligence. Can you name your emotions? Just saying I feel disappointed instead of I'm fine lowers emotional intensity. Words are tools. Use them. 3. Gratitude rewires your brain. List 3 things you're grateful for daily. It sounds simple, but gratitude literally rewires your brain toward positivity. 4. Design your environment. Clutter clouds the mind. Create a space that promotes focus, natural light, plants, inspirational quotes, minimal distractions. Make your space your ally. 5. Find and follow your purpose. Your brain needs direction. Without purpose, it wanders into chaos. Define your values. Set meaningful goals. Live like your life is a mission, not just a routine. You are not your impulses. You are not your distractions. You are the architect of your mind. Every thought you choose, every action you repeat, every boundary you enforce, you are carving the blueprint of your future. Most people never take control. They let the world shape them, but not you, not anymore. You've seen behind the curtain. Now it's time to act. You have one brain, one life. Don't let it be hijacked. Reclaim it, train it, master it. The world doesn't need more consumers. It needs creators, leaders, thinkers. The clock is ticking. Your future self is waiting. So the question is, who are you becoming?